The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, opening day baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. So the Philadelphia Phillies with lofty expectations this season, and why not? They're the defending World Series champs. Singy, it's become so hard in today's game to go back-to-back as champions. Why do you think that is?
Boog, I think it's because of the competition level and the parity that we're seeing in baseball. But yeah, you're right. It is very rare. The Yankees won 3 years in a row from 1998 to 2000, but over the next 20 seasons, nobody else was able to repeat. I think there's less of an imbalance at the top, and teams can compete by combining good internal development with smart, well-timed moves to bring in help from the outside. And once you hit the postseason, anything's possible.
First pitch coming your way next. Szen Cobb stands in for the Phillies. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
In the dirt, blocked. And that drops in for a strike. Second inning here, no score. Runner on the go. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Man at second. And delivers outside. Payoff pitch. Swing and a pop-up. 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, the pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
1 away. So 2 down. Curtis Mead getting ready to hit. Hit in the air out to center field. Cobb on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Cobb digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
Tap foul at the plate.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Base hit into the outfield. Flying around third is Turner. He'll score. The Phillies take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now quick throw to first. Cobb back in on a dive. Yeah. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. 1 at second. Yeah. Double play. Yeah. What a twin killing to end the inning. 1 down. Blake Mitchell will hit next. Short hop liner handled it short. Throw to first is in time.
Up next.
This one smacked out to left center. Base hit. Bellinger on his way home. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out here on opening day. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Pitch inside. Throw bounces, but he's out at third.
Especially when you're trying to swipe third base, you have to get a decent jump off the pitcher. That wasn't it right there. And even though the throw skips in, they still slap the tag on him in time. Not a great attempt right there.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Ready to begin the 8th. Blake Mitchell now at the plate. This one in the air, center field. Cobb gets under it. And there's 1 down. Szen Cobb stands in for the Phillies. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Bellinger at first, 1 gone. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. He's in there.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
In the air to left center, Lockridge on the move to the gap. He's got it. Both runners tagging. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Elvis Alvarado.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to...
Uh-oh, and he broke early for third. He was caught in between there, and they'll tag him out the base. Did a good job in the win. Collected 3 hits and drove in a pair of runs.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
First and second, no outs. Jackson Merrill digs in now. The 1-2. And that's a base hit. Here comes Tatis around third. He'll score and the Padres take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, second inning set to go. And here comes Sander Bogaerts. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it. Takes it in for the out. One down. Blake Mitchell, the next up for the Padres. And that one is lifted in the air. Cobb settles under this one. Takes it in for the out. Cobb stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour on the black.
Yeah, Boo, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Line drive, base hit. There comes the runner. The throw home. Safe at the plate. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely.
Nope, outside.
Way out front for strike 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Stays alive. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. Digging in, Francisco Alvarez. Walk to open the ball game.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Back here in Philadelphia, bottom 4, Szen Cobb stands in for the Phillies. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Cobb up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Ripped on a line to center. Herman under it. And that will end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia. So here's the Padres DH, Gavin Cross. That's towards center. Cobb under it. Then there's 1 down. So 2 down at the plate. Szen Cobb. Foul ball there. Popped in the air out towards left center. And the inning is over. With some solid production in the win. Singled and knocked in a run.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
We move ahead to the top of the second now. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Brandon Lockridge. This one in the air center field. One up, one down. Runner on at first with one gone. And now for the Phillies, Szen Cobb. 4 for 8 in the series so far. That one the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 runners now into scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
The Phillies looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's a strike. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's 2 down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Leover Peguero in the box now. Takes strike 1.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see him show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Two on, 2 outs. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout. 1 out, man at first. Blake Mitchell, the next up for the Padres. This one in the air center field. Cobb drifts towards it, makes the grab.
Up next for the Padres. Up next for the Phillies.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
In the air center field. Brings it in, and that is that. Man at first, Ernie Clement, the next up for the Padres. And a payoff pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And that'll do it. Padres lead outs and 1 in scoring position. Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes Bohm around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Bullpen action for the Padres. Number 63, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Sears warming up as well.
there for a strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball right side.
Right, you're here.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 2 down. Curtis Mead, the next up for the Padres. 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Cobb settles under it, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. 1 down. Now here is Jordan Lawler. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Cobb under this one. And there are 2 outs. Blake Mitchell, the next up for the Padres. The 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Number 63. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Number 55 steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Oh, he can't squeeze it. Around first and hustling for second, and he's into second with nobody out.
Fantastic hustle out and left, Boog. I didn't think he had a chance to get to that ball at first. Impressive he was even able to get a glove on it.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Ball outside. Throw to third. Out. And that wasn't close. Cobb played pretty well in this win. Put together a 3-hit performance.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Szen Cobb, a promising prospect, just about ready to go. He brings a combination of talent, dedication, and heart to every game. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers.
Number 33, Colt Keith.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
One away. And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Geloff flips it. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Tigers.
Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the last of the third. Szen Cobb stands in for the Phillies. Ground ball left side. One pitch and one out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Number 55. Szen Cobb.
Swing and a ground ball. On to first. One pitch and one out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Cobb digs in. Late inning, 2 outs. RBI chance. Massive at bat here, Singy.
Yeah, but one mistake in this game might tip for good. Gotta lock in.
Meyer to first. They limit the damage here. So they pick up a run. Marcelo Meyer will hit next. McGonigal, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. This one in the air, center field. Cobb on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here's the center fielder, Szen Cobb. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Close but called a ball. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 0-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. So because of the injury, a replacement needed at third. Pinch running for the Phils, Bryce Harper. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board. Get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
Two on, 1 out. To third, Keith. Tosses to first. He's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And here comes Alec Bohm. 1 for 3. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. It's an okay game of the win.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
Parker Meadows getting ready to hit. Phillies fans want a strikeout. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. The throw to third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. That ends the inning, but they do pick up a run on the play. So they scratch across a run on no hit. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning, Szen Cobb stands in for the Phillies. Up the middle, dives, and he can't hang on. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit. And now they've got some speed on.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Sliced hard but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. So now with one away and a man at second, Joey Bart. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike, throw to third. It's a bullet. It's not close. He's a dead duck at third.
Up next for the Phillies, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one away. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One runs in, fires to the plate, save. In comes the run from second. 3-2, they take the lead.
It's a clutch at bat and could be one of the biggest ones of the game as they jump ahead by 1. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the
For the Tigers, number 58,
quick move to first. Cobb dives back in safely. Line drive, that's a base hit. Flying around third is Turner. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Colt Keith digs in now. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. And now it's Austin Hayes. This one in the air, center field. 2 away now. Cobb digging in. The deficit's manageable, but somebody's got to get it started, Singy.
Yeah, and this guy right here's got the toolbox. Competitiveness, bat to ball, good instincts. Let's see if he opens it up, Boo.
Out towards right center field. Meadows heading to the alley. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there's one down.
Up next for the Phillies,
Cobb with a nice showing despite the loss.
He definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
So 2 down, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Fiducia. Here's a 1-1. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Runner at first with 2 away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Szen Cobb. 2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3 runs they scored in the game. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. That misses, and it's 1-1. Rogers, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. On a line out towards center. And that is the inning. Runner on at first with one gone. And up next for Detroit, Peyton Graham. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Takes it in for the out. And next to hit for Detroit, Brett Callahan. Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
In the air, right field, Hayes drifts towards it, and that'll do it. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Foul ball there. Tap back to the mound. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. One left for Philadelphia. So up next, Vinny Pasquantino. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Last half of the eighth. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Cobb now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Oh. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Popped up. Pasquantino settles underneath it. Two down. Cobb with a forgettable showing in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
I slowed into a room full of nothing. My mind thinks I've been running from something. I see my eyes closed. What you mean I'm not alone? When it's me without a soul.
Cobb digging in, big time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Singy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boogie's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Flying around third is Turner. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Just missed. Traffic on the bases with one already in. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Hey! Fair ball. Here comes Alvarez around third.
He's up.
He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Harper swings through it for strike 1. This one smoked on its way out of here. Bryce Harper with a star scraper. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the ball.
Runner at second, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left. When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And that one wrapped foul. Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. But it's in the air out to center. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Turner comes in to score. And the lead continues to grow. 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Szen Cobb. Swing at a ground ball and foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be
runner on the go. Swing at a bouncer, but it kicks foul. The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Buxton on his way over. 2 away down. So 2 down. Here's Andres Jimenez. Into center. Can't get there, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Cobb starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance, Singy.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Can't reach it. It finds the gap. And the 9th inning starts with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Movement in the bullpen. Braden Fisher appears to be getting loose. Grounds one to short. Jimenez throws to first. Now one gone in the 9th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Harper in the box lays off for ball 1. Just missed. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. One out, the runner at second here at the top of the 9th. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and Harper is gone.
Ball, that's outside.
Cobb at second with 2 down.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Foul ball there. Man at second. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
That misses the zone. Full count now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound. Bottom of the 9th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Carlos Correa. Up the middle, and there's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I don't think that pitch would.
So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Cobb did a good job in the win.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Byron Buxton. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. So bases all loaded up. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate. Out towards right center field. Cobb on the move. Got a good jump on it. Tracks it down. Runners tagging from second and third. 1 run across. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. They don't come much closer. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us. The money will never change us. We gon' do what we major. Gotta grind till it take all your pain away. It takes us to save us.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Lined into right. It drops in, gets away a little bit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All right, good at that. Good job. You get on the sack.
Now a quick throw to first. Cobb dives back in safely. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one 1 run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Runner on the go again. That one fouled off. Runner on the move again. There's the ball.
Get out, get out, get out.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Fires over to Guerrero. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Carlos Correa. This one in the air, center field. Cobb settles underneath it, takes it in for the out. First and second, 2 down. This one in the air, center field. Buxton should have this one, and that is that. And now it's Addison Barger, who had that monster grand slam in Game 1 of the World Series in 2025. The night prior, he had slept on the pull-out couch in Davis Schneider's hotel. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's Andres Jimenez. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it, and that is that. Blue Jays. Number 55 steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mason Fluharty. This is his 3rd time out this year. Takes it in for the out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0-1 down. liner around into right center for a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second with one away.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The 0-1. On the ground. Nice stop. There's one. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. And now it's Alec Bohm. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. No throw, safe at second. One out, and a runner at second here at the top of the ninth. Action in the pen down there. Jake Bloss getting ready to go. Rodriguez also throwing. Runner goes again. Foul ball. Man at second. Runner goes again. Cold strike three. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And first offering is fouled off. They're down to their final strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And what a play! Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
And here comes Carlos Correa.
Here this afternoon, the designated hitter.
One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite. That gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Man at second. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Here's Andres Jimenez. The 0-1. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with two gone. One down. Now here is Szen Cobb. Rip, but it curls foul. Up the middle.
Find the ball.
Off target on the throw to first. I still think it might be scored an infield single.
Yeah, you'll take it. Little jam shot down in the off the fists.
Quick toss to first. And he dives back in safely. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Runner goes again. Throw bounces in, and he's safe. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's a base hit as a run scores. Bottom of the fourth, and now for the Jays, Matt Chapman. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Cobb on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
On the ground to third.
Beat it out.
Chapman over to first in time. One pitch and one out. Cobb stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure. That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Buxton drifts towards it, and there's one away. Szen Cobb stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Flying around third is Turner. Now a relay to the plate. The tag safe. It's 8-2.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alex Szen.
That's a ball.
Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Braden Fisher up and throwing. Estrada getting loose as well. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Swing and a drive deep right field. And a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That misses the zone, and it's a full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This to center field. And that'll get down for a hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. Oh, the throw is over his head. He scores all the way from first. So just a brutal throwing error that time.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Up the middle. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And here is Sosa to the plate. The Blue Jays down to their final strike. This one in the air center field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Cobb had a great showing in the win.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Szen Cobb, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Cobb digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
Yeah, that's fouled off. First and second, 2 down as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. Here's the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez. This one in the air center field. Cobb settles under it. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Down the line, and it's foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is foul. One down, Phillies down a run. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not.
He hauls it in, 2 away.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Cobb now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
This one in the air, right field, and it's a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. To second, not in time. He's safe. So digging in, Szen Cobb. 0 for 3 in this one.
Number 55, Szen Cobb.
In the air, left field, Jones on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Cobb had a game to forget. Struck out 3 times for the hat trick.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
Tommy Samuel, the next Pirate to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away and you've got to produce at the big league level.
On the ground. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out. We'll go to Cobb stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour on the black.
Yeah, Boog, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Cruz on the move. Reaching down and makes the grab. Fought off foul. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ground ball. The flip, and that's a nice play to end the inning. So 2 down. Ozzie Albies will hit next. This one in the air, center field. Cobb drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Man at first, nobody out. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jake Mangum. This one in the air, center field. Cobb gets under it. He makes the grab. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That's hard hit on the line. And that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the 9th. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. The 0-1. This to center field. He's got it. And there's one down. Cobb had a poor showing, needed to do more.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
Yeah. Back like they never left.
So 2 down, Szen Cobb stands in for the Phillies. In the air, right field. And makes the grab. That is the inning. The Turnpike Series continues now. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Jake Mangum getting ready to hit. Ripped on a line to center. Cobb on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Kevin Alcantara, the next Pirate to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Cobb on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Man at second. Oh, he can't hang on. Still fires to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
He went up there.
Connor Griffin digs in now. Up the middle. The flip to second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. This one in the air, right field. And there's 2 down.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Silson, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff. That results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. 2-0 the count. Here it comes. Out towards right center field. Diving try, but it falls in. Base hit.
Comes through with the RBI. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now a quick throw to first, and he's back safely.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Runner on the move, in the dirt, and there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Pedro Avila appears to be getting loose. Blue ball also throwing. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. And that one gets past the catcher. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third. 2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Can't make contact with the sweeper. Stays alive. This one in the air, center field. Cruz under it. And he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. The Turnpike Series continues now. All set for the top of the 6th. Connor Griffin now at the plate. Hit in the air, center field. And a quick out, number 1. Szen Cobb stands in for the Phillies. In the air, right field. And there's 2 away. So a man at first. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. In the air to left center. Cobb moving under it. And there's 1 down. Otto Kemp, the next Pirate to hit. This one in the air center field. Cobb under it. And that's the 3rd out. Cobb with a good game to help lift them to the win. Singled and knocked in a run.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
The Turnpike Series continues now. Top of the 2nd, Connor Griffin getting ready to hit. That smash towards center. 1 down. Cobb stepping in. Pressure's on. 1 swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and this guy's no stranger to the spotlight. He's built for moments like this.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. The Phils with a chance to score first here in the finale of this 4-game set.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that is out of play. Swing and he popped it up. Albies should have this one. He's got it, and that's the inning. The Turnpike Series continues now. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Otto Kemp. And that one hammered, carrying well. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. It's a leadoff double to start the 3rd.
A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
This one in the air center field. Brings it in. Cobb in his 3rd season, 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2025. Cruz on his way over, and there's 2 down. The Turnpike Series continues now. Top of the 6th inning, Connor Griffin digs in now. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Harvey O'Connell. This one in the air center field. Cobb under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Cobb steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here. Well, these Phillies looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
For the Phillies, the 3rd baseman, Bo.
Quick toss to first. Cobb back on a dive.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch.
Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. In the air out to center. Cruz running hard to get it. He's got it. Runner tags from third.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Harper.
The Buccos trying to protect a 2-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the top of the wall. In to score from third. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Really important at that.
Cobb with some solid production in the win.
Really liked how he looked in this one. He consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. Nice job.
Todo esto lo tuve que sudar. Yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo gano, todos ganamos, eso es plural. Porque todo el mundo tiene que comer. Si cobro no todo vamos a cobrar. Estuve abajo, me patearon, no me voy a olvidar. Firme con mi pie plantado, yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Estamos saltándonos aquí, los platos dan pa' dos. Si la prendo molotov, man, estamos aquí, todos los míos están on go. Todos los míos on go. Ellos me ven de frente sonriendo, pero sé que están odiando dándolo. Todos los míos on go. Todos los míos on go. Me ven de frente y dan la mano, pero sé que están odiando dándolo. Todo esto lo tuve que sudar. Yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. Yo he apostado tanto a mí, tengo un problema, Otani. Yo no me viro ni me doblo, origami. Mi cuello está chili, Pablo Chile, paloma mami. Triste ver a alguien que puso a comer, puesto pa' mí. Pero estoy tranquilo con las 2 cerezas. Todos aportan, si quieren comer, pues tráete algo a la mesa. Gasto dinero y no mi tiempo, que eso no regresa. Disney backstage, creo que vi a Mickey ponerse la cabeza. Top boy, estoy con mis dos boy en London, Elian y esa. Top boy, tengo la salsa como una milanesa. Ponche, tengo los ponches, Tyson con la derecha. Shoje, yo me siento Tani con todos estos ponches. Esto lo tuve que sudar, yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo gano, todos ganamos, eso es plural. Me dicen el chef que no para de cocinar, porque todo el mundo tiene que comer.
What a feeling, getting that money.
Szen Cobb looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn things around today? It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Minnesota Twins. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Szen Cobb stands in for the Phillies.
Szen Cobb.
Swing and a ball popped up. Keishel settles underneath it. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
One out. Runner at second. Here's the catcher. The 1-2. Up the middle. Base hit into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. First pitch swinging.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Hit on the ground to short. Lee. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Twins 3. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Little dribbler up along third. Off-balance feed. There's one. And two. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Bottom of the eighth. And now for the Twins, Reggie Sandoval. This one in the air center field. And there's one down. One down. Here's Josh Young. And that one in the air center field. Brings it in. Out number 2. Szen Cobb stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 in this one.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Runner takes off. And that one is lifted in the air on his way over. And that's the third out. Back in Minnesota. On to extra innings. Francisco Alvarez stands in for the Phillies. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw. But it's offline. He will score. It's 4-3. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Luke Keishel digs in now. So the tying run at second. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Cobb on the move. Got a good jump on it. Tracks it down. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. Cobb with a mediocre showing in this one.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
One down. Here's the center fielder, Szen Cobb. On the ground to third. Young throws to first in time. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Jake Myers now at the plate. That's a hit. And the tying run is on base. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Twins DH, Reggie Sandoval. And a base hit right there. And the tying run is on base. So up next for Minnesota, Sal Stewart.
The first baseman, Sal.
1-2 now. Liner caught at second. And that is a big first out. Brooks Lee, the next twin up to hit. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it's off the wall. One runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 2-1.
No, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but it was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Line drive, base hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Wow, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely.
Runner.
Step off. Oh, he jumped early. And he's out at first. He can't get back. Sal Stewart, the next twin up to hit.
The first baseman, Sal Stewart.
This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it. And that will end the inning. Here's the second baseman. This one in the air, center field. 2 away now. Man at first, 1 away. Out there to center. Myers on his way over. 2 down. Szen Cobb getting ready to hit. 1 for 3.
Off the plate.
Foul ball. Popped up. Stewart should have this one. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins even this series up at a game apiece. Cobb had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
One out, runner at second. Szen Cobb stands in for the Phillies. Outside low, and that's ball 1. 1 out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Ryan, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Hit hard on the ground is short. Fires anytime.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. Bases juiced, no outs. Hit on the ground to short. Keyshaw for 1. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third.
The third baseman, Alex Home.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Safe at second with a stolen base. The Phils trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. Some early action out there in the bullpen. Number 42 up and loosening in the pen. Thunderbird warming up as well. The 1-1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And he hits a ground ball right side. On to first. He's out. Here comes the manager out of on the mound now for the Twins. Number 42. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Harper up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by. He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Here's Harper, the count 2-1. That one at triple digits. Pitch gets away. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate. Bottom 4. Now it's the Twins DH, Reggie Sandoval. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. And very nicely done for the out. One gone, runner at first. Luis Torrens, the next Twin up to hit. Payoff pitch. High fly ball out to center field. Cobb under this one. And there's 2 down. And now the first baseman. Man at second. Line drive. And that's a base hit. Coming home. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Comes up empty. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That a boy, way to get on the sack. Check your outfielders here.
Quick move to first. Cobb back on a dive.
No.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. And safe. It's a stolen base.
But with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there.
Runner goes again. Pitch is high. Throw to third. Out. And that wasn't close. Here's the third baseman. That's smashed towards center. And a couple of quick outs. Szen Cobb, the next to hit. In the air, left field. One away. Back in target field. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Jake Myers digs in now. This one in the air, center field. Cobb on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So a man at first. Reggie Sandoval, the next twin up to hit. That one is absolutely belted. Dives, and he can't hang on. Keishel around third. The relay throw. Safe at the plate. It's 10-4. One down. And now the center fielder, Szen Cobb. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throws to first in time. Cobb did a good job in the win. Had a single and an RBI.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
I've been in love, honey, you know it's true.
Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton, Kyle Schwarber. Without a doubt, he's the man to keep an eye on, partner. He's homered in 6 straight games.
No, Boog, he's just unconscious when you look at the ability to get to the baseball and hit it over the fence. I think about recent occurrences. Paul Goldschmidt in 2019, Matt Carpenter in 2018, and Giancarlo Stanton in 2017.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So 2 down. Now here is Mark Vientos. And the 0-1. Base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Here's the throw. Safe. Not in time to get him, and it's first and third with 2 away. Cobb digs in. He's up against an 85-plus rated arm, which basically means good luck.
Yeah, Boog, if he reaches base here, somebody better start checking for controller cheats.
Ripped to short. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting fifth, the third.
So runner at second, 2 down. Darren Baker now at the plate. Man at second. Into center. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. And now it's Mark Vientos. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Cobb drifts towards it. He makes the grab. Back here at Citi Field as we go to the top of the 4th. Szen Cobb stands in for the Phillies.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's the ball.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Can't get there. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Out to short. Slings to first. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs. One down. Here's the center fielder, Szen Cobb. 0 for 3 in this one. Foul ball. In the air, right side. Bench settles under it, and there's 2 away. Cobb had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
And now the center fielder, Szen Cobb. Out towards right center field. Ray has a beat on it, and that is that. Bunting for a hit. Scoops it up barehanded to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
First pitch misses.
Well, these Phillies just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Right through there for a strike.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
On the ground, 2 ball. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. So they're all loaded up. Liover Peguero stands in for the Phillies. Fly to left his first time. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. The relay, he makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1.
Inside ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Got him to chase one upstairs there. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Oh, look at the stop. The feed for 1. Double play. What a twin killing. Matthew Coley up now for the Mets. That one ripped right center field. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Pretty pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. Cobb stepping in. A base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you got a player like this to lead off the inning.
Here's a chopper to short. Lindor on to first. That's the first out, the top of the seventh.
Everyone appreciates when a shortstop makes a play like that. Your manager's smiling over there and your teammates are loving it.
Payoff pitch. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Cobb, the next to hit, takes outside.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
So the tying run at second. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Ground ball, left side. Dives, but it's off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And even with his speed, they get the out.
Just a great effort all the way around at third base right there. Nice job to get a glove on it with the dive, but it was the recovery that was so impressive. If he doesn't hop to his feet and get the throw off in some...
Had a decent showing in the loss.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Szen Cobb. Out to short, Lindor. They take the force out. That's the third out. Phillies ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. This one in the air, center field. Cobb moving under it. One up, one down. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
You know, these Phils just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Handles, throws to first. One away here in the 5th. One down. TJ Friedl up now for the Mets. The 0-2. This one smacked out to left center. And there are 2 outs. Troy Johnston up now for the Mets. This one in the air, center field. Cobb on his way in. And that is that. Number 55 steps in. Team still looking for that first run today.
Yeah, this is where leadership shows up. Not just the big swings, but quality at bats.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Caleb Ferguson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Cobb had a poor showing, needed to do more.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the ditch. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Sound like it's supposed to. I won't break the code. Young, try not to my is gone. If they was not in the field, I won't put their name in the song. I've been in the zone, calling my from jail, just praying they pick up the phone. Try to get to come get it with me. If they was too busy, I'll get it alone. Watch how you approach, young in the goat. I'm blessed like I run with the Pope. If I'm on the yacht, got my on the boat. I'm not like you, they wanna be broke. When it got cold, I wanted a coat. My uncle was tripping, he wanted some. I'm trying to be the richest little you know. This paper get thrown, see who pick up the most. I was with mama, didn't know. This might be the realest I never wrote. I got it, just know it fit inside my coat. So many feelings spilling out my soul. Ran out of we was soaked. I'm just being modest, I can get it low. Don't care who the hottest, this is low. Pull up in Prada, probably with ya. Now they calling me hands. Ain't caught for the two-step, and I am not with the dance. Only live once, so I'm taking these chances. I'ma do all that I gotta do. Go back to my hood, they say that we proud of you. Over the family, we got it. Carolina whip, powder blue. Never was providing, talking how they riding, homie, I was riding too. In public housing, tried to violate me and Chetty, talking about we gotta move. Eviction notices, I got them too. Moving, this was not a group. Knocking Tupac and a lot of Snoop. Got the hang of it like I got it. Now they calling me hands. And call for the two-step, and I am not with the dance. Only live once, so I'm taking these chances. I'ma do all that I gotta do. Go back to my hood, they say that we proud of you. Over the family, we got it. Carolina whip, powder blue. Never was providing, talking how they riding, homie, I was riding too. In public housing, tried to violate me and Chetty, talking about we gotta move. Eviction notices, I got them too. Moving, this was not a group. Knocking Tupac and a lot of Snoop. Got the hang of it like I got it. My crew was too loud, I was not with Luke. I ain't lying, my mama do powder boots. Eating salmon on a private boat. Just me and my so I got the coupe. I really had NBA dreams, go overseas and get a full ride to do. Now when I play the hood, I'm just sliding through.